Hello and welcome to DrugsPlus. Whether you're here for exam revision or just general interest, I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to support this channel so that I'm able to continue creating this content. In this video, I'm going to give a brief overview of the pharmacological treatments of peptic ulcers. Before watching this video, I highly recommend watching my video on the pathophysiology of peptic ulcers, the link for which I will provide below, as it will give you the grounding with which to understand the rest of this video. The first treatment I'm going to discuss are the proton pump inhibitors. These drugs actually exist as inactive prodrugs, which when exposed to the acidic environments of the stomach are converted to sulfenamide, which goes on to block the parietal proton pumps through which HCl is secreted. These drugs include omeprazole, and side effects include increased risks of cardiac events and osteoporosis. Additionally, drug withdrawal can cause hypersecretion, which can exacerbate the ulcer. Next are H2 receptor antagonists. These drugs selectively block H2 receptors on parietal cells and therefore don't have any off-target effects. By blocking H2 receptors, cyclic AMP concentrations are not increased in response to histamine, and the secretion of hydrochloric acid is dampened. These drugs include cimetidine, famotidine, and ranitidine. Bismuth chelate is another drug for the treatment of peptic ulcers, which actually fights off H. pylori itself to a small degree. Its main function, however, is the enhancement of mucosal cell secretions, tipping the scales so that peptic ulcers are less likely to develop. Next is sucralfate. This is a complex of aluminium hydroxide and sulfated sucrose. The sulfated sucrose binds to HCl, forming a viscous adhesive to which the aluminium hydroxide binds. This acts as a buffer, protecting the ulcer from the acidic conditions and even increases the secretion of mucus and hydrogen carbonate. The final drug I'm going to discuss is Misoprostol. This is a prostaglandin E2 analog and is mainly used in NSAID-induced peptic ulcers. As discussed in my previous video, PGE2 activates EP3 receptors on mucous and parietal cells, enhancing and inhibiting their secretions respectively. NSAIDs actually act to decrease the body's natural production of prostaglandins, meaning their action is dampened. However, Misoprostol activates EP3 receptors in the place of PGE2, restoring the enhancement of mucus and inhibition of HCl secretion. As EP3 receptors are relatively abundant in the body, this drug does have some off-target effects, including diarrhea and sometimes even inducing uterine contractions in pregnant women. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to support this channel so that I'm able to continue creating this content. I'll be back soon with more pharmacology videos.